delicious Singapore hawker foods at Bedok Food Centre. Welcome to another food adventure with Getting Lost. Today we are at Bedok Food Centre to try a lot of delicious foods like this mutton biryani. And also some really crispy oyster omelet. Yes, there's oyster somewhere in there. And a very delicious smelling Hokkien Mee. And a dessert with lots of ingredients inside. And some Epok Epok. So, join me as I explore Bedok Food Centre and eat all the good food that we can find here and somewhere nearby. To find out more, join me after the intro. Welcome back, and as per usual, we will start with how to get there. Get yourself to Tanah Merah MRT station, which is on the east-west line, and head towards exit B. So once you get to the gantry, you walk straight. You can take the escalator down, which we are doing now. Yes, so once you get down, you need to turn right to head towards exit B. If you turn left, it's exit A, so turn right to exit B and walk all the way down the corridor. And here is actually the elevator to take you up to the ground floor. But just keep going down that direction. And if you should take the elevator up, you should exit through here, and then just get up there, and then just walk all the way out through here. Yes, just follow this pedestrian crossing here and then you turn right to the main road. Or if you take the escalator up, this is exit B. So once you get out the escalator, you turn right and then you walk straight down until you reach this main road here. This main road we are at now is actually New Upper Changi Road. And we're going to turn left to this bus stop. And from this bus stop, which is the Tanah Merah Station Exit B bus stop, you can take bus 14 or 45 and stop at the 4th bus stop. The 4th stop, from this stop here, you get off from there. And here we are at the 4th bus stop, which is actually in front of the Eastwood Centre. And this bus here, this bus stop, you can stop here, which is the 4th bus stop from the MRT station, and it's in front of this Eastwood Centre. And what you do is, once you get out from here, cross the road, and diagonally opposite there is Bedok Food Centre. So you cross the road and just walk down that direction. So this area, affectionately known to long-time residents as Bedok Corner, and it was founded in the 1850s. In addition to this area here being a kampong, there were also rubber plantations, farms, and also homes to upscale restaurants and holiday beach houses. And now we are actually at Bedok Food Centre, and this was actually completed in 2005 to replace another hawker centre that was built in 1971. And if you look at this hawker centre, this food centre, the design is slightly different. It actually features architecture in the Minangkabau style, which are from the highlands of Sumatra, Indonesia. And it has a distinctive steeply pitched roof, and the food centre's interior is arranged around a central courtyard and recalls the communal life of the Bedok Kampong Pass. But let's start our food adventure here today at this shop called Green Sky Fried Kway Teow. And what we're going to have here, I did order the fried kway teow from here, but I find the fried kway teow a bit ordinary. But one thing good about this place is the food here is halal certified. What I enjoyed from this store is this dish called fried oyster. It cost me $5, and one thing they did really well here is the batter or the egg, which is super crispy. It's almost like a, how do you call it, prawn cracker. Not just that, not so thick, but it's very crispy. I do not know how they did it, but very interesting. It's crispy and eggy, and you also have oysters inside there. And of course, when you dip it into this chili sauce, which is sour and also spicy, it goes very well with that. And it's a very delicious, very interesting, because I really like crispy things, and this thing here is definitely very crispy and very delicious. Up next is a very famous store at this food center called Bedok Corner, Hokkien Prawn Mee, and they sell prawn mee here. This shop here is super popular, and it starts operating from 4 p.m. If you come around 5:30, there's a long queue, because a lot of people come here and they actually do takeaway orders and make big takeaway orders. So the queue is very long, and you have to wait quite a while for it. But here I came early. I got this dish here for $4. As you can see, the Hokkien Mee is actually wet, the wet style. And when you walk past the store, or you were waiting for them to cook for you, you are hit by the very strong and very fragrant smell. And the smell actually comes from the soup stock, which is super flavorful and smells totally wonderful. But when you eat the noodles, the noodles still have a very strong egg noodle taste, and then the bihun itself also has a slightly firmer texture than normal bihun. The squid here, when you bite into it, has a nice snap. I like that. The prawns are fresh, and the smell here is totally addictive. And when you eat this Hokkien Mee, you need to mix in the sambal together with everything, and then you slurp it all up together in your mouth. Very delicious. And when you're here and the weather is hot, you must drop by this store called Lai Xiang Cheng Tng, and they sell Cheng Tng since 1939. And here, for $3, you get quite a big bowl of dessert, and in the dessert itself, there's actually lots and lots of ingredients. This bowl, from my experience of eating Cheng Tng from around this island, this shop gives you the most ingredients I've ever tried from eating this dish. Normally, to get this amount of ingredients, it has to be homemade. But here, for $3, they give you lots and lots and lots of ingredients. Look at that, delicious, totally cooling, and all the ingredients goes well together. A very good thirst quencher to help you cool down from the hot, humid weather of Singapore. Totally delicious, totally yummy, totally worth the trip here just for this. As I was looking around, I was attracted by this store which says awesome, and this store is named Sinar Cahaya Bedok Corner, and they sell Young's Epok Epok. And here is the Epok Epok. So Epok Epok is actually normally smaller than curry puff, and you see the two types here. You have on top there, which is the potato, and the bottom is the sardine. And you tell the difference actually by the crust, how they fold the crust. And here, first of all, super crispy. When you bite into it, it's super crispy, and it keeps its crispiness for a long time. So they actually, one thing good, it's very crispy. Second thing is, when you bite into it, especially the potato one, how do I say this? it's much more fragrant. I think they use more spices in the filling, and so when you actually eat the potato, you can actually get more flavor from it. At the bottom here, like I said, this one is the sardine, and they also put in lots of onions in the sardine, and also the way they fold the crust is also very different than how they fold the potato one. And because they put in lots of onions in the sardine, it's quite nice and sweet. And like I said, the potato one very fragrant, and when you eat it has a nice burst of flavor. And the best thing about this is each Epok Epok is only 50 cents. Yes, 50 cents each. Cheap and good. Oh, we're actually back at Tanah Merah MRT station, and this time we're actually heading somewhere to a different location. We have moved away from Bedok Food Centre, and we're going back to the same bus stop, but we're going to take another bus, and this bus will take us in further down Bedok Road in the other direction. So we need to take the escalator down again, and then after that we need to turn right once we get down. And once you turn right, head down all the way to the end. At the end there, you also will find another escalator going up. Take the escalator up to the top, and then you turn right, head to the main road again, which is the new Upper Changi Road. Turn left and head towards the bus stop. And this time, instead of taking the other two buses, you take bus number 48. Yes, at Tanah Merah Station Exit B bus stop, you take this bus stop, take the bus from here, bus number 48, and stop 2 bus stops away. And the bus stop is actually the opposite Bedok Marketplace bus stop. And this is the bus stop. So once you get down from the bus stop, which is 2 bus stops away from the MRT station, you turn left and walk down this road here. On your right, you actually see a row of shop houses. Head towards the end of this row of shop houses, and you'll find this place called Mahmoodiya Restaurant. And here is where we're going to eat some more good food. Let's start our meal here with some mutton dum biryani, which cost me $7.50. And first of all, the biryani rice here is done very well and very flavorful, and when you bite into it, you can taste all the spices they use to make the biryani, and it's very fragrant and a nice rice texture. And then the lamb also done very well, flavorful, full flavored, nicely seasoned, tender, super tender. But one thing I didn't really like is the curry that they give you with the biryani. It's like a general curry, not a curry that is actually specially made for the biryani. It's like a general curry they use for other things too. Nothing is like the curry is not up to the class of the biryani, but a very good biryani. And what I also like from here is their prata. Here I ordered 2 prata kosong. Comes with 2 types of curries. Each prata cost me $1. And first of all, the prata itself is nice and crispy. It has a nice outside crispy layer, and inside is nice and fluffy. And it also goes very well with the curry they give you, which is a vegetable curry. And when you bite into the prata has a very nice mouthfeel to it. Crunchy and crispy outside, nice and chewy inside. One of the better pratas I've eaten in Singapore, and very good and very yummy. And thank you very much for joining me for my food adventure here at Bedok. I hope you enjoyed the good food I've eaten here. It seems like I haven't explored all the good food yet. I will come back another time to do that. But before that, I need your help. please help me by liking my video, sharing my video, and subscribing to my channel. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it if you do. And lastly, but the most important thing, the thing that you must do is to join me for my next food adventure. See you then. Bye bye.